in the business domain here today, and it's a pride and an ecstatic moment for all of us to have you physically present today. So we request you all to please be inside so we can start off with the proceedings. Thank you. So ladies and gentlemen, requesting all to kindly join us inside as we're about to begin with this fabulous evening. And I can feel the exuberance in the audience as we've got the best of leaders present here today. And it's going to be a great evening ahead where we're going to be honoring our leaders. So I'm excited to be a part of this wonderful event. And before we begin, I just request all of you to kindly take a moment and please join us inside. And let's have a great felicitation ahead for all our winners. So thank you all for joining us, and we're going to be starting in the next few minutes. But please join us inside with your cup of coffee, tea if you'd like. And let's continue the networking by felicitating the best in the industry today. So as I can see the room getting slowly filled, and I'd really like to welcome you all once again. Please be seated so that we can begin with this great evening of felicitating our wonderful leaders today. And great to see the friends in the crowd today. So let's begin with this wonderful evening. So I will take the full house as my cue to begin with this evening. A very good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and I'd like to welcome all the guests this evening to the most prestigious awards night celebrating the biggest CMOs and marketing heads of the country. Firstly, could we have a huge round of applause for each and every one present here? And I'm sure you would love to applaud yourself much more louder, everyone. So ladies and gentlemen, my name is Bhavna Bhatia, and I'm excited and super thrilled to welcome you all to the power-packed Lux Pitch Best CMO Awards 2022. Well, today is going to be an epic day as we have the leaders amongst us, people who create an example and who inspire everyone. Well, our official event hashtags for the awards are hashtag Pitch CMO Awards as one word and hashtag Lakshya as one word. So please go ahead and keep the tweets coming in. Today, the awards recognize and reward the exceptional work done by our senior leaders across categories in the field of marketing. Well, through an ongoing year-round detailed research by the team of editors, Exchange for Media identifies and awards brand custodians who have, over the last 1 year, created exceptional path-breaking work in the domain of marketing and communication, taking the organization to newer heights of success. Well, this year, ladies and gentlemen, we had a robust lineup of 52 individuals who will be rewarded across 11 diverse categories. Each winner is chosen for his or her exceptional contribution. Each year, the categories get curated as per the current trends in the industry, and the study period for this year is April 2012 to March 2022. So we're also happy to have in our presence the chief guest of the evening, ladies and gentlemen. Help me in applauding Mr. B. Thiagarajan, Managing Director, Blue Star Limited. Well, thank you so much for gracing us on this wonderful occasion, and we really value your presence today. Before we begin, we'd like to acknowledge our partners, our presenting partners, Lakshya Media, India's leading integrated marketing communications group, and OOH Agency of the Year 2022, Lakshya Media Group. Also co-powered by Colors Marathi, Rang Manali Bindnari. Let's take a look at our partner AVs now.
I'm feeling good. The sun is shining. I knew it would. The world's a playground. I'm in the clouds. Let me show you what it's all about. Check it out. I'm gonna light it up. Yeah, I'm gonna light it up. Check it out. I'm gonna light it up. Yeah, I'm gonna light it up. Just check it out. I'm gonna light it up. Yeah, I'm gonna light it up. Let me show you what it's all about. Check it out.
For the first time ever, measure net reach and average OTS in any target audience for your OOH campaign. Introducing Sharp, our proprietary software which uses AI and machine learning. With over 50,000 geotagged sites, updated resident demographics, and updated transit traffic in any target audience. We use telco data for removing duplication and use multiple touchpoints also as filters. Now, out-of-home media has a ROI metric, Sharp from Lakshya Media Group.
लाभले आम्हा सभाग्य बोलतो मराठी ऐकतो मराठी जगण्याचे रंग मराठी कलर्स मराठी मराठी मनोरंजनाची नवी ओळख बनलेली आपली एकमेव कलर्स मराठी वाहिनी
भिवू नकोस मी तुझ्या पाठीशी आहे
भक्तीपासून श्रद्धेपर्यंत संस्कारांपासून संस्कृतीपर्यंत संघर्षापासून अस्तित्वापर्यंत
तुझ्या रूपाचं चांदणं
प्रेमापासून नात्यांपर्यंत लहानापासून थोरापर्यंत महाराष्ट्राच्या घराघरात पोहोचलेली वाहिनी कलर्स मराठी रंग मनाला भिडणारे.
Ladies and gentlemen, a huge round for all our partners. Let's give them a bigger round of applause. So, well, this is going to be a great evening today. And to begin the evening, may I now please have on the screen the Chairman and Editor-in-Chief, BW Business World and Founder, Exchange for Media, to kindly join us, which is Mr. Anurag Batra, who will be joining us virtually today. Could we have Dr. Batra now?
Good evening. Welcome to the annual Pitch CMO Awards. The CMO has become the Chief Metaverse Officer. The CMO has become the Chief Measurability Officer. The CMO has become a Chief Marketing Officer. But CMOs are becoming Chief Business Officers. CMOs are becoming CEOs. We at Exchange for Media have done a research where we are looking at how the role of CMO is changing, what is happening to the tenure of CMOs, and how CMOs have played a critical role in the last 24 months of the pandemic in making sure that the business and brands have continued. Today we celebrate you, such CMOs who have been brand leaders, who have been business leaders, and who have made sure that the businesses and brands continue to grow during the pandemic. The Pitch CMO Awards are the #1 awards in the CMO domain. We do it through a credible process which involves rigorous research, which involves an internal editorial team looking at the entries and finally arriving at the awards. I am joining you through digital, through technology, through a virtual platform, but I hope I am able to meet you soon again. We at Exchange for Media will continue to keep the CMOs at the forefront of what we do. The brand owners, marketeers, CMOs are the primary reason for existence of Exchange from India. I would also like to take this opportunity.
So, well, ladies and gentlemen, with this, that was Dr. Anurag Batra, of course. Always great to hear a message from him, and everyone who, all of us who've met him, definitely elated to have him on the screen today. With this, ladies and gentlemen, I'd now like to request our chief guest, Mr. B. Thiagarajan, the Managing Director, Blue Star Limited, to kindly join us. Ladies and gentlemen, a huge round of applause. Hello, how are you?
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. It's a pleasure and privilege to be here with you today. I'm grateful to Dr. Batra and Mr. Jalan and the other organizers for inviting me here. It's indeed a privilege and honor. So I grew up as a sales and marketing professional, and I know what it takes for you to be here today to receive these awards. There are 52 awards in 11 categories, and especially in a year which you did a great job during the pandemic. I will be very brief. The entries have been growing year after year, and the process has also been very diligent over the years as far as this award is concerned. As Dr. Batra mentioned, this is the #1 award recognizing the marketing professionals. Equally, we should appreciate all of them who participated in large numbers, and 52 of you are going to be recognized here today. I hold a view, rather a very controversial one. I studied in London Business School. I have quite a few colleagues working in Europe, United States, and I always find that the marketing in India is very challenging, more challenging than in any other part of the world. And the second part is that we all do this with a limited amount of money. The marketing spends as a percentage of revenue in India is lower compared with many developed markets. The third one is that you will not find the type of creativity, innovation that is happening in India in any other part of the world. I'm sure you have been to the United States, you have seen the hundreds of commercials running there or in Europe. There is, on a 10-point scale, I will rate them as 2 or something, while India will be at some 8 or 9. So in a very complex market, with a limited budget, highly creative way of whether it is a campaign or any marketing program, that is very laudable. I am proud of saying this and to be part of you in making this particular statement. The second part is connected with the going forward that we saw in many entries, the challenge of marketing to the aspirational middle class who are consuming more. The market is going to be there. If it is B2C, it is aspirational middle class first time buyers. If it is B2B, it is MSMEs. That's the market you are dealing with. And in quite a few categories, more than 70% of the consumption is taking place in tier 3, 4, 5 towns. And while the marketing capitals are Delhi, Mumbai, Chennai, Bangalore, the action is taking place in these smaller markets. And that is one aspect I think we all should work towards, that how we are going to make our brands relevant to these markets, and especially in the digital world. And it is an extraordinary moment for the winners, and we are proud from the organizers side and the partners who are supporting this to recognize you. We take pride in acknowledging the great work that you have done. All the best to you. Congratulations. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, Mr. B. Thiagarajan. Well, ladies and gentlemen, no event is starting without Mr. Naval Ahuja, co-founder, Exchange for Media Group. We'd like now to call Mr. Ahuja to join us. Ladies and gentlemen, a huge round of applause. Hello, Mr. Ahuja.
Thank you so much, Bhavna, and a very good evening to all of you. I'm so glad to meet so many industry colleagues, friends, well-wishers after almost 2 years. In fact, I remember the last ground event we did in this very venue was 12th and 13th March 2020. We were together, Mr. Jalan. It was our outdoor advertising awards and conference, and we were already worried that there is a lockdown impending coming soon, and COVID is kind of spreading very fast. So here we are 2 years later. Most of us thought it was a 2 week thing at that time, but better late than never. We are out of it, thankfully. Good evening and welcome to this 6th edition of Pitch Best CMO Awards. As you've seen through the introductions and also what Anurag has said, these awards seek to recognize some of the best minds in the marketing business. And the marketing business has changed, hasn't it, over the last few years, especially in the last 2 years during COVID. Lots of things one can talk about, what's changed, how the role of a marketer has changed. Uh, like Anurag mentioned about becoming a metaverse officer, a business officer. I think what has fundamentally not changed is the challenges a marketer has been facing all these years. During the course of a conversation last year with the CEO of one of the FMCG companies, I asked him this question about, how has the role of marketer become more challenging? And very interesting answers came up about, more tools and technology and digital in the last few years has made a marketer's, a CMO's job much more complex than it used to be. Not that things were not challenging 20 years back, when the primary tools of reach out used to be, what we today call legacy media. But digital and technology on one hand have allowed a lot very interesting options on the table, a lot of new tools available to a marketer, but they've also, one, democratized things. So the tools that you have, the other guy also has. Plus, they've also made things much more complex. And then add to all of this complexity the advent of social media. And many a times you are left second guessing yourself in terms of what you've done, whether that's right or not. Last 2 years have also seen significant rise of D2C brands. Having said that, I think what you're going to witness today, of all of these winners, one thing remains true, which is, legacy media marketers or legacy industry marketers continue to rule the roost. Some of the fundamental practices that have grown with, legacy brands, whether they are in FMCG category, auto, and many other industries which have been around for a long, long time. The fundamentals of marketing of those industries have kind of, taught a lot to, technology marketers, D2C marketers, digital marketers, and you will see a very fair representation of both D2C as well as legacy industry marketers, and that's a very healthy sign for our industry. A lot of new people have been uncovered through this list, in addition to some of the known and established names in our industry. I'm looking forward to meeting many of you. Thank you, Mr. Jalan, for having supported this initiative for the fourth year in running now. I see many of our friends in the front row. Mr. Shashi Sinha is here, Pradeep Devedi, uh, Deepak Khurana is here. So thank you for joining us today, and I look forward to celebrating all the winners. I hope you have an enjoyable evening. Before I get off stage, 14th of April is our next edition of Impact Person of the Year. That's at ITC Maratha. So I'm sure you will have invites in your mailboxes and through your WhatsApp messages soon, but do block that date. It's, the event last happened in Mumbai 3 years back again, February 2020, when the owner of Byju's, Ravindran Baiju, was the winner. So this year the event is slated to happen on 14th of April at the ITC Maratha. So do block your diary, and I look forward to seeing you there. Thank you again to Lakshya, to Colors for supporting this initiative. I look forward to celebrating all the winners with you. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Mr. Ahuja. Well, ladies and gentlemen, it is now time for me to invite Mr. Alok Jalan, the Managing Director, Lakshya Media Private Limited, to kindly join us and welcome the audience. Ladies and gentlemen, a huge, huge round of applause.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. It gives me immense pleasure to be amongst the best marketing minds today, and the event Lakshya Pitch CMO Award. Last time it happened 2 years back, just before pandemic, little before pandemic hit, and now it is happening after a gap of 2 years. So it's really great to see all of you here, all the winners and all other friends and colleagues from the industry. If some of you may have noticed, we have completed 25 years also this January. So it is even more pleasurable to be part of this gathering. And I must thank most of you, all of you, because without your support, we would not been able to complete this journey. So Lakshya is largely known as OH company, but we are much more than OH. We have a large experiential event and content business. We have a decent digital business. I think people who do not know much about us, we would want to come and share with you what all do we do, and some of our colleagues will meet you here also. So a lot of things we do where we feel that convergence ultimately is going to be the most important thing as we move forward, especially between OH and digital. So a lot of ideas and a lot of things are happening which we would like to take you through, where OH and digital both work together in a very, very seamless and good manner. And like digital, OH is also extremely hyperlocal. It can be extremely hyperlocal, and it can be completely global also. So that way also it overall has the flexibility for your brands to, so like Mr. Tyagarajan was mentioning about small cities and all that. These are the places where you get huge ROI when you use OH media. So apart from ROI, our main tenets are, so we believe in giving complete ROI, accountability and transparency, which are kind of words or things not very, you don't hear in out-of-home industry, unfortunately, but we believe in giving complete transparency and accountability to all the clients who we work with. And while, like I just mentioned about OH, while it is the oldest medium, it is kind of youngest or newest medium also, because if you look at DOH, all the digital out-of-home screens everywhere, so that is the newest medium, which is giving huge ROI to all the brands who are using it in the right manner. And it is growing also extremely fast, I think more than digital also, or equivalent to digital. So without taking much time, I would like to congratulate all the winners here and look forward to seeing you post the event. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, Mr. Jalan. Well, ladies and gentlemen, before we begin with our awards ceremony, first up, I'd like to call upon the co-creator, Sharp, Mr. Manas Mohan, to kindly join us on the stage. Well, with a brief 7 minutes, Mr. Mohan's going to be taking you through an exciting information, and it's surely valuable to the audience. So could we have a huge, huge round of applause for Mr. Mohan?
Hear me? Hello, hello. Can you hear me well? At the back, good old classroom situations. I have only 69 slides to present, and I have 7 minutes, so I'm going to go really fast. There was a prize of 1 lakh rupees for the right answer for this, but now I don't have time, so sorry, that's gone. Quickly, a quick joke. Miss Little married Mr. Bigger and became Mrs. Bigger. So who's bigger, Mrs. Bigger or Mr. Bigger? This is not the 1 lakh question, but who's bigger, Mrs. Bigger or Mr. Bigger? I'll give the answer, it's Mrs. Bigger because she became bigger, right? So, happy to present not sharp, but sharper, because sharp has become sharper. Why is it sharper? Because it's extended range. It was in earlier in 30 cities. Now we have sharp data for 65 cities across the board, across the country. This is pretty much the skeleton of Sharp, as you see. We've planned to database 100,000 sites. We already had about 40,000 sites plus. We've got 5 databases working simultaneously to give you real-time data on traffic and residential populations across the country. Sharp is the only, and I say this with a lot of confidence, that Sharp is the only system today that generates what is called the net plan reach for an out-of-home plan. So if you're still concerned about the measurability and the accountability and the ROI from an out-of-home plan, please don't worry further, we've got it for you. We've got 2 primary legs of data to offer to you. We've got the traffic data, which is based on our new app aggregator data. We've got 1.5 billion timestamps, all geotagged, coming into us every month. We've got inputs from Google Maps. We've got on-ground data from an on-ground study, the biggest ever commissioned by an out-of-home company in this country. And we have data with our telecom provider from across about 4,500 BTSs across the country. So this level of databases is completely unparalleled. And it's too heavy to move. Okay. We lost the picture, sorry. It's just heavy pictures. The second bit is the residential data. We can tell you exactly what number and what quality of people live in every 500-meter circle across 62 cities in the country. We've got all data possible as far as this is concerned. We've got census 2011. Sorry, 21 did not happen so far. Housing growth patterns, consumer durables, smartphone usage, education growth parameters, and non-decadal population growth patterns. How much time do I have? Okay, that's not important. Thank you. The statement that we want to make here today to all the CMOs, the young CMOs and the CMOs who are about my age, I'm sure there's nobody older than that, is nobody knows cities better than us. Nobody knows travel movements better than us. So if there is anybody from any of these cities who wants to guess, for example, where will you find, for example, NCCS A 25 to 45, residential or traffic? Does anybody know here? Any guesses? Okay, I'll just give one big shot. Hyderabad, can you see Hyderabad, please? So Hyderabad, very quickly. Now this is the kind of footprint that we have for our app data coming in from Hyderabad. For each city, we have this kind of footprint of data coming into us. As I said, 1.5 billion timestamps geotagged coming into our system every month. Next one, please. Right, so if anybody's from Hyderabad, I'm happy to be second guest here, but this is what the numbers look like. So the place in Hyderabad where you would get the most number of NCCS A 25 to 45 people, residential, as you can see in the top left corner, is a place called Srinivas Nagar Amirpet. The second is Venkatadari Colony Masab Tank. Anybody second guessing this? If not, I will move on. This used to be the 1 lakh question. Oops. I'm sorry. We also have numbers for you. So at each of these circles of 500 meters each, we can tell you not only the number of people, but the quality of people in each of these areas, right? So that's the most evolved part of the attributes of this software platform. Transit. Now this is where it gets much more complicated. This is the map of Hyderabad 3 days ago, and I stress 3 days ago, where the most number of people in Hyderabad on the roads, NCCS A 25 to 45 is Paradise, near Paradise metro station. right? And then it goes all the way up, and you got Gachibowli, you got Balanagar, and you got everything else. So this is literally the level of data that only Sharp, am I a good salesperson? I don't know, but only Sharp can provide all brands today in the country. Not just this, on Sharp, again, we've got 6.5 million touch points, points of interest. So at each of these locations, we can tell you exactly the number of touch points and the kind of touch points that are available at that point of time. I have about 69 slides, as I said, so I'll not go beyond this. Can we go back, please, to the presentation? Right, so this was the quiz. I shall now go forward from it. So what Sharp delivers, oops, image is not loading again, but Sharp, we have 5 stages. We'll first, when we come to you, we'll first tell you the isolation of the highest rate geographical areas where you will find your TG, either residential or traffic. In that area, we can drill down to all the media assets available in that location. We will then do an aggregation of site-specific data, which includes residential parameters, it includes traffic, and includes the mathematical number for the quality of sites in each of those areas. Stage 4, we will generate site-specific OTS numbers, and stage 5, the holy, we will then give you the net plan reach of an out-of-home campaign. Mr. Sinha, there's BARC, since you are heading BARC, but this is about as comprehensive as the BARC data. You see the top part missing. It looks much prettier when we made the presentation here, but well, with metrics in place, OH can now deliver audience numbers and objective costs. The site attributes of OH have been factored in to deliver impact and efficiency. Watch the space as we expand our reach from 40,000 sites to 100,000 sites, from 62 cities to 110 cities, which are all the million-plus cities in this country. And finally, Lux Media will give you specific reasons to give a larger piece of your advertising budget to OH, because we sincerely believe that there is no more powerful a medium as OH, in combination, of course, with digital. Thank you very much.
Check. Thank you so much. Well, ladies and gentlemen, with this, it is time for us to begin the much-awaited awards ceremony. But looking at the leaders in the audience, and I can see a lot of exuberance amongst all of you. So firstly, I'd like to congratulate each and every one of you. Well, with this, it is time for us to now take a look at a short audio-visual of the Lakshya Pitch Best CMO Awards 2022, which takes us through the process of these awards. Could we have your eyes now on the screen?
The Lakshya Pitch Best CMO Awards over the past years has become a benchmark in the industry for any marketing awards night. The awards celebrate the stars of marketing in India. Winners are selected for their innovative, creative, and collaborative work throughout 2021. It witnesses the gathering of the most influential marketers and brands under one roof. Our editorial board, consisting of senior editors from exchangeformedia.com, Impact and Pitch, has chosen the Lakshya Pitch CMO Awards 2022. The process involves continuous and extensive research and deliberations by our editors. Marketers are identified and selected on the basis of category-specific performance, quantifiable metrics, financial indicators, as well as individual contribution. We at Exchange for Media congratulate all the winners.
So ladies and gentlemen, with this, we begin the much-awaited Lakshya Pitch Best CMO Awards 2022. And before we begin, I would like to request all the winners tonight to please stay back till the last winner has been announced, because we'd love to have all of you in a group photograph, which definitely is going to be a memory for all of us. So ladies and gentlemen, also we'd request all the winners and award givers to then come on the center of the stage while presenting the awards for a clear photo, so that we can get a great photograph for all of you. Also, please do note that there is no ranking of any kind of awards, winners for any award tonight. So if I say, it's just in a pure alphabetical manner. So without further ado, ladies and gentlemen, it is time for me to move on to the first category. But before that, I'd now like to call upon the stage, first up, Mr. Naval Ahuja, co-founder, Exchange for Media, to kindly join us. We've got Mr. B. Tyagarajan, Managing Director, Blue Star India Limited. And if I could have Mr. Alok Jalan, the MD, Lakshya Media Group, to kindly join us on the stage. And of course, for our first award, if I could also have Mr. Shekhar Banerjee, Chief Client Officer and Office Head, Wavemaker, to kindly join us. Mr. Banerjee as well. Thank you. So ladies and gentlemen, without any further ado, it is time for me to move on to our first category, which is the CMO Rising Star Award, which is given to a marketer with less than 10 years of experience as the CMO/head of marketing function for his or her demonstrated capabilities in leading an organization, fostering marketing innovation, and spearheading the growth agenda. With this, could we now have the category AV, please?
The CMO Rising Star Award, given to a marketer with less than 10 years of experience as a CMO or head of the marketing function for his or her demonstrated capabilities in leading an organization, fostering marketing innovation, and spearheading the growth agenda.
So with this, ladies and gentlemen, it is time to find out first up who wins this award, the CMO Rising Star Award. Could we have the first winner now on the screen?
Karan Shroff, Partner and Chief Marketing Officer, Unacademy. Karan is the first partner named by Unacademy in recognition of his exemplary contribution in helping build Unacademy into an iconic brand. He is responsible for all marketing efforts, including performance marketing, digital marketing, creative marketing, brand management, ATL campaigns, brand partnerships, media buying, consumer insights, and overall brand positioning. Congratulations, Karan.
So, well, ladies and gentlemen, since Karan couldn't join us this evening, we have a video from him. Could we please have the video now?
Hi everyone, this is Karan Shroff, Partner and Chief Marketing Officer at Unacademy. I'm deeply honored to have won the CMO Rising Star Award by Pitch Magazine. I would like to thank the entire senior editorial team at Exchange for Media. At Unacademy, we're constantly working towards a vision of democratizing education, and this motivates us further in that direction. Lastly, I would like to thank the entire marketing team. Without them, none of this would be possible. As we always say, let's crack it.
Thank you and congratulations. Well, with this, it is now time to find out the next recipient of the CMO Rising Star Award on the screen now.
Narayan TV, Chief Marketing Officer, IDFC First Bank. Narayan brings over 17 years of experience in brand strategy, digital marketing, marketing communication, content marketing, and go-to-market launches across categories. As Chief Marketing Officer of IDFC First Bank, he leads the marketing function and is primarily responsible for driving its brand narrative. Having set up brand and growth teams across fintechs, consumer tech, and BFSI, he has also led multiple award-winning initiatives and built impact properties while driving ROI across verticals. Congratulations, Narayan.
So with this, ladies and gentlemen, requesting Narayan TV to kindly join us. Ladies and gentlemen, a huge, huge round of applause. As we have the congratulations being exchanged on the stage, once again, a big congratulations to Mr. Narayan TV, the Chief Marketing Officer, IDFC First Bank.
Smoke it up.
Thank you. And with this, I'd also like to thank Mr. Banerjee. Thank you so much for joining us on the stage. You may take your seat. With this, ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Narayan TV, if you could just please join us on the stage to say a few words. We missed your part of calling you, but this time you're rightfully coming through the red carpet. So that was much needed right there. Over to you. We'd love to hear from you.
Good evening, everyone. Thank you so much for having me here. I'm very thankful to the organizers of this function. First and foremost, I think I'd be failing in my duties if I didn't mention a word of thanks to a couple of people. I think no CMO ever wins an award by himself or herself. It comes from a team effort. It also comes from the multiple opportunities that you get from all the leaders that you've worked under multiple organizations. They've given wings to the ideas that we go and present. And more importantly, to the families that have actually made the sacrifices that we make during the long office hours that we stay back in for, right? So thank you once again. Have a wonderful evening. Much appreciated.
So, well, ladies and gentlemen, for the next, the CMO Rising Star Award recipients, they couldn't be joining us and they aren't present right now with us, but we'd like to play video messages and, of course, get the announcements in play. So could we have the next recipient on the screen now?
Richa Sharma, Director Brand Marketing, PhonePe. A brand marketing leader and strategist, Richa has been blending corporate and creativity for 17 years across fintech, e-commerce, and telecom. She was part of the core team behind making Vodafone one of the most admired brands in the country and its numerous award-winning campaigns, including the much-loved Zuzus. She also led the brand development at Flipkart and built powerhouse teams to deliver outsized business impact. Congratulations, Richa.
So, well, since Richa couldn't join us this evening, we've got a video from Richa. Can we please have the video now on the screen?
It is quite an honor to be recognized as the CMO Rising Star at the CMO Pitch Awards this year. I feel so honored and so humbled to join this stellar league of marketing leaders of my time. A big congratulations to all of you. I'd like to thank the jury, the eminent editors from Experiential Media, Impact, and Pitch for finding me worthy. But truly, this award belongs to my team and my tribe at PhonePe. Everyone there, I think, is a winner. This reminds me of how it all started and all the effort the teams have put in. And I couldn't be more proud of where we are today and what we've achieved as a brand. I'm also grateful to my family, my mentors, my cheerleaders for the incredible support throughout this journey. I'm sorry I couldn't be here with all of you, but this moment, this honor means a lot, and I hope you have a great evening and celebrate tonight. Thank you again.
Thank you and congratulations right there, Ms. Sharma. Well, ladies and gentlemen, with this, it is time for us to find out the final recipient of the CMO Rising Star Award. Could we have that now on the screen?
Rajesh Pantina, Director Marketing, Asia Pacific in Mobi. Rajesh is responsible for public relations, integrated marketing communications, demand generation, and customer marketing initiatives in the region. In his previous roles at InMobi, Rajesh has been responsible for shaping the India marketing strategy from ground up, has led the product marketing for InMobi's performance and monetization solutions across the Asia Pacific, and contributed as founder's staff in the marketing function. Congratulations, Rajesh.
So, ladies and gentlemen, since Rajesh couldn't join us this evening, we've got a video message from him. Could we now have the video, please?
Hello, everybody. First up, a huge thanks to Dr. Anurag Batra and the entire team of senior editors at E4M, Impact, and Pitch for choosing me for the CMO Rising Star Award. It's extremely humbling and at the same time exciting to be recognized for something that is all about demonstrating capabilities in leading an organization, fostering marketing innovation, and spearheading the growth agenda. Especially here at Infobi, I'm really glad and lucky to have had a great bunch of mentors, peers, and colleagues who have enabled, empowered, and basically just pushed me to do my best. I'm really looking forward to many more years in this particular industry and doing more on the marketing front. Thanks once again. This award actually goes out to the entire.
Thank you and congratulations. Well, ladies and gentlemen, to keep the buzz alive, our official event hashtags for the awards being hashtag Pitch CMO Awards and hashtag Lakshya. So go ahead and keep the tweets coming in. Well, with this, I'd now like to have the grace of none other than Mr. Sam Balsara, Chairman, Madison World, to kindly join us on the stage for the next set of felicitations. Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Balsara himself, thank you so much. So with the greets happening on the stage, ladies and gentlemen, it is now time for us to move on to the next category, which is the CMO Growth Award. Could we have the category AV now?
The CMO Growth Award, given for a marketer's demonstrated leadership in the development and implementation of new strategies, tools, and programs, resulting in significant company growth.
So well, for this category, ladies and gentlemen, it is now time to find out the first recipient. Could we now have that on the screen?
Puneet Dharamsingh, Senior Vice President, Marketing and Investor Education, Association of Mutual Funds in India, AMFI. Puneet brings with him over 15 years of qualitative experience in brand, product, digital, social media, and content marketing and corporate communications. Experience in handling large budgets, multimedia campaigns, design and execution of marketing and brand communication, design and rollout of websites and mobile apps, employing latest technologies, as well as experience of working with the rural, urban, retail, HNI, and institutional client base. Congratulations, Puneet.
So with this, requesting Mr. Puneet Dharamsingh to kindly join us and walk the red carpet, as this is the moment. Ladies and gentlemen, the CMO Growth Award recipient right there.
You know, the government has, this year's budget did not introduce any additional tax on applause and clapping, so you can be, generous with the applause, and some of you will be on stage, hopefully, if not today, sometime in the future. As you can see, some of the winners are not here because of COVID. They've chosen not to travel, but I think the applause should sort of continue for all of them.
Could we have a huge round of applause for Mr. Ahuja, always bringing in the energy and exuberance on the stage. So with this, we'd request you to please join us on the podium for a few words.
Thank you to the jury for the honor. This March, the campaign and I both completed 5 years. So comes at a very nice time, as a nice remembrance. Thanks to the whole team that's behind this, a lot of industry colleagues, a lot of agency partners who work with me. I've got some of them who've been there in the crowd, who have been through this 5-year journey of the campaign with me. And of course, thanks to friends and family who always supporting and encouraging. Thank you.
So ladies and gentlemen, with this, it is time for us to find out our next recipient. But before I do so, we'd request you to continue with the applauses. And of course, as you can see, we've got certain devices, the trumpets right there. So if you'd like to also use those and applaud the winners, we'd appreciate that. With that, it is time for me to now cue in for the next recipient on the screen.
Vivek B. Srivatsa, Head, Marketing, Sales and Service Strategy, Tata Passenger Electric Mobility Limited. As the marketing head, Sales and Service Strategy for Tata Passenger Electric Mobility Limited, Mr. Vivek B. Srivatsa is responsible for the creation of brand and positioning strategies for the electric vehicle portfolio. His 20+ years of experience involves working across channel sales, distributions, corporate sales, product management, and marketing communications. Having been at the forefront of more than 40+ launches, he has launched more than 20 automotive brands into the market. Congratulations, Vivek.
So with this, it is time for you to walk the red carpet. Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Vivek B. Srivastava, the Head Marketing, Sales and Service Strategy, Tata Passenger Electric Mobility Limited. Mr. Srivatsa, your few words from you, please.
Thank you again, and rather humbled to receive this award. I'd straight up like to say that the growth Tata Motors is witnessing for the last 20 odd months is an outcome of many, many years of consistent hard work by every department across the company. Right? You know, automotive is a high investment, high involvement, highly emotional kind of a category, and the entire turnaround journey began sometime in 2016, and we've built this story literally brick by brick. It's rather unfair that I collect this award, but I mean, some of the perks of marketing, I guess. I'd also like to obviously thank all the agency partners we've worked with for the last many years, my wonderful team who managed to maintain the stress levels and maintain the intensity into the market as well. And hope to see you again. Thank you.
Thank you and congratulations. Well, ladies and gentlemen, with this, it is time for us to find out the next recipient of the CMO Growth Award. Could we have that now on the screen?
Abhinav Iyer, General Manager, Marketing and Strategy, Muthoot Finance and the Muthoot Group. The last 2 years have truly been the high point in Muthoot Finance's marketing journey, with Abhinav leading some path-breaking marketing campaigns. Earlier, he was heading Bank of Baroda UK's marketing function in London for many years. He's also been featured in E4M's Digital 40 Under 40 and has won awards like Global Marketing Excellence Awards 2021. Congratulations, Abhinav.
Ladies and gentlemen, with this, it is time for having Mr. Abhinav Iyer, General Manager, Marketing and Strategy, Muthoot Finance and the Muthoot Group, join us on the stage.
Good evening, everyone. First of all, thank you very much, Exchange for Media. I'm feeling a little choked today because this is an honor which I never expected to come so early in my career. So thank you, Naval, Dr. Batra, and the entire jury at Exchange for Media who thought me worthy of this award. There's a very, distinguished guest here who, amongst whom to be here is itself a great honor. The last 8 years with the Muthoot Group has been a very illustrious journey for me. I've always been blessed to have great partners, great bosses, a very encouraging board, a lovely team of marketers at Muthoot Finance. I would like to thank them all, but besides that, I would like to thank my partners, Mindshare, ABM Communications, our creative agency, Ad Factors, our PR agency, at Global Artificial Intelligence. You have all been partners in this journey of ours. Gold loans traditionally has been a very a little complex product because it's considered as a very distressed loan. So the last 8 years we have been investing time, energy and efforts to kind of bring about an attitudinal transformation in the minds of people. That gold loans is not something which is a measure of last resort, but it's something like a smart choice to unlock the true potential of their emotional currency, to say the least. That's what we have tried to do in the last 8 years. God has been kind to us and the numbers have also been quite encouraging. In the last 2.5 to 3 years of pandemic, we have grown substantially. And since 2018, when we started a marketing transformation, we have almost doubled our profitability from 1,700 crores to 3,800 crores. Our book size has grown by more than 80%. So nothing to complain from our end. But I continue to seek your good wishes and thank you once again.
Thank you, Mr. Iyer. Well, with this, ladies and gentlemen, it is time for us to find out the next recipient of the CMO Growth Award. Eyes on the screen now.
Shivam Puri, Chief Executive Officer, Cipla Health Limited. Shivam Puri brings the edge and discipline of 17 years of sales and marketing experience from Indian FMCG sector to the world of healthcare. He has had successful stints across companies like Jubilant Foodworks Limited, Hindustan Unilever and ITC Limited. Under his able leadership, Cipla Health Limited looks to rapidly scale up and transform healthcare in India by pushing the boundaries to consistently innovate and offer world-class wellness products. Congratulations, Shivam.
Ladies and gentlemen, help me in applauding as I call upon Shivam Puri, Chief Executive Officer, Cipla Health Limited, to now join us on the stage. The smiles being exchanged on the stage, ladies and gentlemen.
Thank you so much. I don't have a long speech to make, but I think the real winners of this award is my marketing team. A couple of them are standing behind. Can you guys give me a shout there? So that's the team that deserves the award. Because I am the CEO of this setup, this lovely setup, I get to come here and take the award. Thank you so much, guys. You guys are the ones who deserve it here. Thank you.
Thank you and congratulations, Mr. Puri. Well, with this, it is time for us to find out the next recipient of the CMO Growth Award. Could we have that now on screen?
Sumit Singh, Group Chief Marketing Officer, InfoEdge India Limited. With 23 years of experience, she is credited with driving these businesses to be leaders in their respective fields and has created some iconic films for these brands. She was the founder and executive director of the Indus Entrepreneurs, Delhi, and was also a part of the IT advisory councils of the government. Congratulations, Sumit.
Well, with this, it's an honor to call upon Sumit Singh, the Group Chief Marketing Officer, InfoEdge India Limited. Congratulations, ma'am, as you walk the red carpet and join us on stage. As the group photographs are being taken, I just request, please join us on the podium.
Good evening, everyone, and thank you for this lovely honor, Dr. Batra, Exchange Media, the editorial board of Pitch, Impact, and the other jury members. But truly, the deserving, the people who deserve this award are the rockstar marketing team at InfoEdge. Some of them are here. So, guys, congratulations. And a very big congratulations to all our creative agency partners, all our digital partners, all our media agency partners, without whom I don't think we could have achieved all this. And I must say also to the management team of the organization that allows us to do a lot of experimentation and fail. Because when you experiment, there are some failures and few successes. And I think that's the culture we try to maintain at InfoEdge. And it's great when you know that you're allowed to do this and you're allowed to fail fast. So thank you to everyone in the fraternity. And I hope we can keep doing some good work and building great brands. Thank you so much.
Congratulations. Well, with this, ladies and gentlemen, it is time for us to find out the next recipient of the CMO Growth Award. We have that now on the screen.
Sunil Suresh, Group Chief Marketing Officer, Make My Trip Limited. Sunil is responsible for steering the company's marketing efforts to support overall strategic objectives, overseeing all initiatives across the marketing funnel, including brand, social performance, and innovation marketing tracks. In his previous stint, Sunil was the Chief Marketing and Strategy Officer at Capillary Tech for 2 years and was responsible for driving growth and profits through a strategic transformation of the company. Congratulations, Sunil.
Well, with this, we'd like to heartily congratulate Mr. Sunil Suresh. He couldn't be present with us today, but we'd like to pass on our congratulations. Well, with this, it is time for us to now find out the next recipient of the CMO Growth Award. We have that on the screen now.
Vivek Malhotra, Group Chief Marketing Officer, India Today Group. Vivek is a proficient professional with over 18 years of experience, adept in the field of marketing and innovative business development. Currently, he is heading and leading the marketing and strategic planning division across all 3 platforms: broadcast, digital, and publishing of India's most respected and pioneering news entity, the India Today Group. Congratulations, Vivek.
Ladies and gentlemen, now joining us on the stage is Mr. Vivek Malhotra. Congratulations, let's give him a huge, huge round of applause. With this, we request Mr. Malhotra for a few words, please.
So I was sharing the Lifetime Achievement Award. So I'm fortunate to have been marketing a media company. So for me, it's not been about advertising, marketing, media buying. It's actually about how you touch people, the difference that you make in their lives. So I've been very, very lucky to have been mentored by some of the sweetest people like Shashi sir here, and the proprietors of the India Today Group and friends like Naval and everybody. And they've always told me to believe in what I do and do only what I believe in. Thank you very much.
Well, with this, we'd like to thank Mr. Bansara, Mr. Tyagarajan. Thank you so much for joining us. And Mr. Jalan, thank you for gracing us on this occasion. We really value. We just request Mr. Ojha to please stay back. As for the next category, I'd like to invite Mr. Ajit Varghese, Chief Commercial Officer, ShareChat, Moch, and if you could request Karthikara, the Chief Operating Officer, Shimaru Entertainment Limited, to kindly join us and help us in felicitating. Ladies and gentlemen, Ajit and Karthik, kindly join us. A huge, huge round of applause as we welcome our dignitaries to kindly join us on the stage. Ajit?
a look at the category AV.
The CMO Sustainability Award, given for a marketer's demonstrated leadership in development and execution of an effective sustainability strategy.
So with this, it is time for us to move on and find out who wins this award. First up, the recipient of the CMO Sustainability Award on the screen now. We have the winner, AV.
Shanti Swaroop Panda, Vice President ABFRL, Chief Marketing Officer Pantaloons, J-Core, Marigold Lane, and Business Head Style Up, Value Fashion Retail Format. Mr. Panda is a business leader with experience across technology, consumer goods, durables, fashion and retail sectors with responsibilities across marketing, P&L ownership, category management, sales and operations, and tech transformation. Congratulations, Shanti Swaroop.
So joining us on the stage, ladies and gentlemen, a huge round of applause for the recipient of the CMO Sustainability Award, Mr. Shanti Swaroop Panda. A huge congratulations.
Thank you. The editorial board, pretty much, I think the only award where you don't send nominations. So I was surprised yet delighted because this is a forum of a lot of credibility. So thank you everyone who has kind of gotten me here. Sustainability, a difficult topic. All data says 80 to 20% of consumers are ready to pay a premium for anything that is sustainable today globally, including developed world. So sustainability may not be a business proposition today, but a lot of efforts that I did in my previous company and today actually leads to what we can do in terms of not borrowing from future and possibly conserving, and that too in fashion industry. So thank you everyone, and a big thank to my team who has really worked hard for me to get this today. Thank you.
Well, with this, it is time for us to find out the next recipient of the CMO Sustainability Award. Eyes on the screen now.
Siddharth Gotalia, Chief Marketing Officer, AirAsia India. Siddharth is a Tata Group veteran, having launched and headed new products and brands in Europe and the Asia Pacific at Tata Motors, Tetley Tea UK, and Taj Hotels, and currently heads marketing, sustainability, corporate communications, and ancillary revenue at AirAsia India. He's a published author in the Economic Times, various international marketing journals, as well as a seasoned speaker on travel, tourism, and digital ecosystems. Congratulations, Siddharth.
With this, I request Mr. Siddharth Gotalia now walk the red carpet and join us on the stage. Ladies and gentlemen, let's be more generous with our applause and give him a huge round of applause.
Thank you so much. It's a real honor. I'd just like to thank my team who's been responsible for everything that we've achieved. To our promoters for believing in the future of aviation, Tata Sons and the AirAsia Aviation Group, and to all of you for continuing to fly more and more and doing so responsibly. So thank you very much.
Well, I'm loving the energy and enthusiasm amongst the audience, and with this, it is time for us to move on to the next recipient of the CMO Sustainability Award. Let's find it out.
Rajesh Dahiya, Vice President, Marketing, Sales and Service, India, SAARC and Oceania Regions, Apollo Tyres. Mr. Daya has spent 30 plus years at Apollo Tires and has been the pillar behind the growth of the brand from strength to strength. Starting with field sales, he has grown through ranks, handling multiple roles in sales and marketing. He has been the brainchild behind the principles and metrics of the current sales management and brought it in multiple innovations in distribution management as well. Congratulations, Rajesh.
With this required warm welcome, Mr. Rajesh Daya, thank you so much as he walks the red carpet and is a recipient of the CMO Sustainability Award. Let's give him a huge round of applause, ladies and gentlemen. Kindly join us towards the podium.
Good evening, everyone. Thank you so much. I will thank the jury for this award as recognition. Tire, unfortunately, is not a very exciting category. Not many people really understand it. But to me, it is sort of my life because I spent almost 30 years with the company. Generally, people believe that we make tires for cars or vehicles. We don't make tires for cars or vehicles. We make tires for people like you. Because you're the people who drive cars. And the other very exciting part about tires is that tire is what makes life going. Because if you go and meet your girlfriend, you got a tire. You go and to drop your child to a school, you got a car. Again, there's tire. You want to export your goods out of the country, you still actually tires. So we are in the business of connecting people and mobility. We are not into the business of just producing tires. Thank you so much.
Well, it is time for us to find out the last recipient of the CMO Sustainability Award. Can we have that now on the screen?
Arvind Chintamani, Vice President Marketing, Colgate-Palmolive India Limited. Mr. Chintamani joined the company in 2000 and assumed increasing responsibilities in customer development, marketing, and innovation across various geographies in India and in the US. In 2014, he was the marketing director of the Malaysia hub. Prior to assuming his current position, he was the worldwide director, oral care, at Colgate-Palmolive's corporate office in New York. Congratulations, Arvind.
So, since Arvind could join us this evening, we do have a video from him. Could we have that now on the screen, please?
Thank you so much for this honor. I really want to thank the jury and Impact, Exchange for Media, and the Pitch for this prestigious award. Thank you.
Thank you and congratulations. Ladies and gentlemen, we hope you are having a great time at our event, hashtag being hashtag Pitch CMO Awards and hashtag Lush. Well, we'd really like to thank Pranti for joining us and being a part of the award ceremony. Whilst as we request Ajit and Mr. Huja to kindly stay back. Thank you so much for that. Well, with this, let's give a huge round of applause, ladies and gentlemen. They're taking so much of efforts in coming on stage. Well, next up, I would have Ravina Singh, Country Manager Josh, to kindly join us now for the next set of felicitations. Ravina Singh, please, your humble presence now on the stage. Ladies and gentlemen, a huge round of applause right there. But this is now time, as we're exchanging a lot of smiles and energy on the stage, it is time to move on to the CMO Digital Marketing Award. Let's have a look at the category lead.
The CMO Digital Marketing Award, given for a marketer's demonstrated leadership in creating a seamless customer experience and user journey from pre to post sale, as well as successful campaigns and innovations designed to improve retention and increase audience acquisition.
So it is now time to find out the recipients of the CMO Digital Marketing Award. First up, but we have that now on the screen.
Girish Kandra, Chief Marketing Officer, Tata AIA Life Insurance. In a career spanning over 2 decades, Girish has worked across the spectrum of marketing and corporate communication function. He has obtained multi-industry exposure across advertising, consumer goods, mutual funds and insurance in Indian and MNC firms. He has been the recipient of some of the most renowned marketing and corporate communication awards, besides sharing his experience and perspective as a jury member at various forums as well. Congratulations, Girish.
With this, it is time for me to now call upon Girish Chandra, Chief Marketing Officer, Tata AIA Life Insurance Society, of the Red Carpet. Ladies and gentlemen, a huge round of applause for Mr. Chandra right there. At the podium.
Good evening, everyone. First, thank you to the jury for choosing me for this award. And more importantly, I would like to thank my team members who made me capable of being chosen for the award. So thank you so much for the team. Some of them are there right at the back. I would say what I'm really happy about is three things. One is to receive the award in the digital marketing function. Like some of us will after me. More happy about it for the CMO award, trophy. But most happy to be part of a physical event after about 2 years. And I think that is something which not just the winners but all of us will resonate with. So thank you so much for this.
A lot of applause also should be that we all are meeting after so long. So let's give each other a huge round of applause, ladies and gentlemen. So with this, it is time for us to move on and find out the next recipient of the CMO Digital Marketing Award. Eyes on the screen now.
Udit Malhotra, Head of Marketing, MG Motor India. Udit is a result-oriented marketing and communications professional with over 12 years of rich experience across marketing functions. He has worked closely with small businesses as well as large multinational organizations and delivered effective and award-winning digital marketing solutions for Fortune 500 brands like Ford Motor Company, American Express, Avon, PepsiCo and Nestle in a short span of time. Congratulations, Udit.
So join on the stage, ladies and gentlemen, Udit Malhotra, Head Marketing, MG Motor India. Mr. Malhotra, please come towards the podium.
So firstly, thank you to the Exchange for Media Group, Lakshya Group, Dr. Anurag, Naval, everybody. Just one thing, I'm a young marketer and I'm proud of it. Absolute thanks to the entire team. The entire team at MG is fairly young as well. So thank you for everyone for choosing us, and it all starts with trust. So thank you to the leadership at MG for trusting me. Thank you.
Congratulations, Mr. Malhotra, on that. Well, ladies and gentlemen, with this, it is time for us to find out the next recipient of the CMO Digital Marketing Award.
Shweta Basu, Chief of Marketing and Communication, Shoppers Stop Limited. Shweta has a strong experience of 20 years in customer behavior, marketing and communications across multiple industries such as FMCG, telecom, security services, banking and retail. She brings to the table a deep understanding of the consumer across demographics and geographies to create successful marketing strategies in sync with the brand's vision. In her previous stints, she was associated with Aditya Birla Retail Limited, HDFC Bank and more. Congratulations, Shweta.
So with this, it's time to award Shweta Basu, Chief Marketing Officer, Shoppers Stop to the red carpet and join us. Ladies and gentlemen, huge round of applause.
million loyalty customers, Shopstop continues to be the most loved fashion destination for young families. And all this is because of the great hard work that the team has put in over the last 30 years, because of which today what we are today, right? And by default, because I'm the CMO, I'm accepting this award, but actually this belongs to my team, the marketing and the loyalty team, and especially my digital lead, Pradeep, who's already here with us. Great work. Congratulations to the entire team at Shopstop, I would say. And I would also like to thank every mentor, every team member, every leader who's been a catalyst in my career growth as well. Most importantly, my family, who's always been my cheerleader and my strongest support, and has always helped me balance work and family together. Thank you very much.
Thank you and congratulations, well, ladies and gentlemen. With this, it is time for us to find out the next recipient of the CMO Digital Marketing Award. Eyes on screen.
Sai Narayan, Chief Marketing Officer, Pesabazar.com. Sai Narayan is one of India's most prominent marketing professionals, having over 17 years of experience leading teams and creating compelling brand stories and consumer experiences. As CMO, Sai spearheads brand, digital marketing, PR and social media efforts at Pesabazar.com. Right from the onset, the core focus for the team under Sai's leadership has been on deep business-linked performance marketing. Congratulations, Sai.
So, ladies and gentlemen, since Sai could join us today, we'd like to congratulate him on this ecstatic win and pass on our humble congratulations on the same. Well, with this, it is time for us to now move on to the next recipient of the CMO Digital Marketing Award. Let's find it out.
Archana Sinha, Senior Director Marketing, Salesforce. Archana is an accomplished marketing leader with a passion for creative transformation and has devoted much of her 23 years in marketing to building, growing and refreshing B2B high-tech brands. Creative and versatile with a growth mindset, she has worked with organizations like Microsoft, Oracle, HP, IBM, PeopleSoft and Dassault Systems, to name a few, and is a contributing member of the Direct Marketing Association of India. Congratulations, Archana.
So with this, it is time for me, ladies and gentlemen, to welcome Archana Sinha, Senior Director of Salesforce, to unlock the red carpet. I request you to please join us towards the podium.
Thank you. It's such an honor to be here to be felicitated for this award. I'd like to first thank the jury, the editorial team, but most importantly, I'd like to thank and dedicate this award to my team, who's instrumental in putting together these wonderful, creative campaigns that hit the ball on performance metrics. I think it would also be remiss of me to not thank the leadership at Salesforce that really encouraged us to experiment, to innovate, to fail fast, learn, and improve what we're doing. As they say, the best is yet to come. And I think one thing which I would definitely want to say is all of this is possible because of the support that I have from my family, my friends, my mentors, my past bosses, my present boss, and all the friends that I have in the industry. And I think the agency partners are very, very important contributors to our successes. So thank you very much for having me here. It's been an honor. Thank you.
Thank you and congratulations. Well, ladies and gentlemen, our next recipient will be joining us shortly, but we'd just like to appreciate and cue in for the AV of the same, the final recipient of the CMO Digital Marketing Award on the screen.
Manish Kallarao, Chief Business Officer, Z5 India. Manish brings an extensive experience in leadership roles across many prominent digital-first companies, namely Amazon, Z5, Craftsvilla, Make My Trip, in varied capacities like CEO, CBO, and CMO. He has launched and developed several online businesses, spearheaded product development, sales, digital marketing initiatives, brand marketing and communication projects across industries and geographies. He believes that successful businesses are built by teams with a solid understanding of consumer behavior and a passionate customer-first approach. Congratulations, Manish.
Mr. Conrad will be joining us shortly, but in view of time, we will be moving ahead with the categories. I'd like to thank Ajit and Meena. Thank you so much for your valuable time. Ladies and gentlemen, a huge, huge round of applause. With this, it is time for me to now call upon Dr. Sandeep Goyal, Managing Director, Lead Fusion, to kindly join us. Vijay, CEO, Languages Cluster, Network 80 Media and Investments Limited, and Shamsuddin Jasani, the CEO of GWT, CJ Walter Thompson, to kindly join us. Congratulations once again to all the winners so far, and we'd like the humble presence of all our dignitaries to now join us. We have Vijay Sanal, CEO, Languages Cluster, Network 80 Media and Investments Limited. If you're there in the crowd, please do join us on the stage. So we'd like to move ahead with our next category. Of course, if we can have Mr. Vijay to join us, that would be great. With this, ladies and gentlemen, it's time for me to move on with our next category, which is the CMO Experiential Marketing Award. Let's have a look at the category.
The CMO Experiential Marketing Award, given for a marketer's demonstrated leadership in blending experiential marketing with campaign success.
With this, it is time for me to now cue in for the CMO Experiential Marketing Award. The first recipient now on the screen, we have that being announced.
Sagar Bokeh, Head, Customer and Shopper Marketing, Foods and Beverages, Tata Consumer Products. Sagar is a highly passionate professional with an ability to inspire and drive teams towards a common purpose. A business leader with core experience in FMCG sales and marketing, he has delivered high growth with sustainable profits across assignments. He enjoys challenges that involve setting up of businesses, functions, and comes with a strong track record of business turnaround. Congratulations, Sagar.
So with this, I want to call upon Sagar Bokeh, Head, Customer and Shopper, Marketing, Foods and Beverages, Tata Consumer Products, and he wants the red carpet and joins us on the stage. Ladies and gentlemen, let's see more grateful and gracious winner of ours as we have the winners joining us. From you.
Thank you so much for the recognition. The editorial board of Page Experiential Media, slightly overwhelmed. I also see my image here. So it's a good marketing, right? So I'm going to keep it on my list. It's been fabulous 7 years working with this institution called a startup. When I started here, I think we had two big business problems to solve. The first one was Tata Salt, right? As a brand, great brand, growing, everyone really consumed that brand. But there were two distinct problems that we had to solve. The first one was that very low involvement. No one really cared about salt. Second thing, those who cared, they thought that salt was bad, right? So how do we really create consideration for this category? How do we really bring brand love for a category like this? And how do we really reposition the brand on there? And I must say that from a Hindu rate of growth that we were there, we were having that time to now, we are growing at a strong double-digit growth. In the process, we have also won the award, and we have also grown the brand to strong double-digit. India's most trusted brand across categories by Kantar last year. I am very proud, very proud and humbled by this. Second thing that we really started was really launch this brand called as Sada Saptat. In categories like pulses, spices, and lot of other. Where I think the challenge that we had, how do we really create a brand where people want to stand for health, and how do we make people buy premium? In 5 years of time, we have created 500 crore brand, and so this, to me, this award is the marketing that works. Marketing that gets more sales, marketing that gets more customers more often. And I would really like to dedicate this award. Everyone is talked about the team. I would first like to dedicate this award to the management. I think it is the management's intention and management's willingness to allow you to experiment, which gives you. I think they really provide the wings for us to really fly. So to the management of the company, managing directors of both Tata Chemicals and Tata Consumer Products, to my team. When I think, while I would say that I would think as much about the brand and what we should be doing, I think they are the ones who are really always working hard, and I think it is more to them than to me. And the third thing is to my agency partner. Some of them are here, like Sam is here. It's always been one thing. There's never been an agency and the client team. So Ogilvy, Burnett, Madison, it's to the team. Thank you so much. I'm really truly honored. Thanks. Thank you.
Also, I'd love the presence of Leader Sinha, CEO and Chief Strategy Officer, South Asia, Leo Burnett, kindly join us. Ladies and gentlemen, Leader Sinha, CEO and Chief Strategy Officer, South Asia, Leo Burnett, kindly join us. We have Mr. Sinha. We love the presence of Mr. Sinha. Ladies and gentlemen, a huge round of applause for Mr. Sinha, who's joining us now towards the stage. Thank you for your humble presence. With this, it is time for me to now cue in for the CMO Experiential Marketing Award recipient now on the screen. We have that.
Sriram Padmanabhan, Vice President Marketing, Nissan Motor India Private Limited. Sriram brings over 20 years of automotive marketing experience, working in a number of senior roles with and on behalf of automotive OEMs. Sriram has successfully launched new products and services, transformed brands, led diverse teams and agency relationships across Europe, Australia, China, Thailand and India, providing thought leadership to internal and external stakeholders across portfolio management, sales enablement, customer insights and data analytics. Congratulations, Sriram.
Well, since Sriram could join us this evening, however, he sent a recorded video of him sharing a few words to be part of your message, please.
I'm deeply humbled and grateful for this recognition today. Thank you, the jury at Impact, Shape Media, and Pitch. Year 2021 has been a turnaround year for the Nissan in India. The success generated by the big bold growth for the Nissan. This recognition is a testimony to our entire Nissan team's passion, dedication, and innovative approach while dealing with really tough market conditions. Thank you again, Dr. Anurag Patra and Ravi for this recognition.
Well, congratulations, ladies and gentlemen, a huge round of applause. Well, with this, it is time for me to cue in for the next, the CMO Experiential Marketing Award recipient, eyes on the screen.
Mark Titus, AVP Marketing, Nippon Paint India, Decorative Division. Making Nippon Paint a household name in South India is a feat that can be attributed to Mr. Titus's vision of impactful marketing initiatives over the years, coupled with some strategic partnerships. He brings with him 16 years of experience in the field of building brands and a demonstrated history of working in a cross-section of industries ranging from FMCG and beverages to consumer electronics and paints and coatings. Congratulations, Mark.
So, ladies and gentlemen, since Mark will join us this evening, he sent over a recorded video. Could we have that now on the screen?
I'm really happy to be receiving this on behalf of the entire marketing team at Advantage. The last year or so has been really tough in terms of the entire pandemic and things like that, but we've done some great work. I need to thank the editors at Impact Magazine, Exchange for Media, and Pitch for giving us this recognition. I would have really loved to be there today. Unfortunately, being the time of the year that it is, I'm unable to make it. Wish all of you a wonderful evening, and thanks once again to the team.
Well, congratulations, Mark, on that wonderful win. With this, ladies and gentlemen, and it is time for me to cue in for the next recipient of the CMO Experiential Marketing Award. Cue that on screen now.
Deepika Warrior, Chief Marketing Officer, Diageo, India. Deepika is a transformative commercial leader with over 25 years of experience, including 10 plus years of CMO and P&L leadership experience across scale, startup and turnaround operating models in India and international markets. Presently, she overlooks all marketing functions as the Chief Marketing Officer at Diageo, India. Congratulations, Deepika.
Well, heartiest congratulations to Deepika. Deepika couldn't join us this evening, but of course she sent a recorded video for sharing a few words. We have that on the screen now.
I'm absolutely delighted and grateful to receive the Pitch Best CMO Award for Experiential Marketing. A big thank you to the editorial board for Pitch, Exchange for Media, as well as Impact, came together and offered this award on me. Equally, a big thank you to my team in Diageo India Marketing. This is their work, all their work. As well as our ecosystem of agency partners, we work tirelessly to deliver some fabulous results when it comes to experiential marketing, which also delivers results. So thank you once again.
Thank you and congratulations right there. Ladies and gentlemen, with this, it is time for us to move on to the final recipient of the CMO Experiential Marketing Award. Eyes on the screen now.
Pragya Peterwan, Vice President Marketing, Crompton Greaves Consumer Electricals Limited. At Crompton, Pragya is responsible for developing winning brand proposition and adapting the brand to the ever-evolving consumer needs. Her goal is to strengthen the leading brand position in key categories and accelerate growth in new categories through meaningful innovation supported by integrated consumer communications. She has an experience in both Indian and international markets like Australia, Singapore, Indonesia, Vietnam, Thailand and the Middle East. Congratulations, Pragya.
With this, ladies and gentlemen, let's applaud as we have Pragya walk to the red carpet and join us on the stage. Congratulations. Ladies and gentlemen, let's bring more energy in the room with your round of applause. And with this, we request Pragya to kindly join us to the podium.
First of all, thanks to Exchange for Media, the jury, and the editorial board. And as everyone mentioned, a lot of us learn from the agency partners as we go through in our careers. So thanks to all the agency partners, Madison, Mindshare, Willy, BBDO, everyone, I've learned from them over the years in my career. And the lovely team at Crompton, and some of my team members are present there. So thank you guys, I love you. And thanks for supporting me all through. In Crompton, I worked for several brands, AkzoNobel, Castrol, and recently joined Crompton about a year back as a CMO. And the last year, while a lot of brands have been conservative because of pandemic, but the management at Crompton has invested the maximum last year in campaigns and media. So that's the vision the brand has, and as we saw a couple of ads, we're not only about fans, we're about a lot of other categories, and that's what we hope for the consumers about. So I've been fortunate to work with brands like Crompton who trust the people and empowers them to suitably try new things through the years, through the experience. Most importantly, I'm also proud to say that working for a brand which has remained contemporary, modern, and relevant to the consumer despite having more than 90 years of legacy. So thank you guys, thanks for the honor. I keep learning with you all. Thank you so much.
Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. A huge round of applause for Pragya right there. Congratulations. With this, I'd really like to thank Shamsuddin and Dheeraj. Thank you so much for your valuable time. And while it starts, we request Dr. Sandeep and Mr. Oja to kindly stay back. Yes, Dr. Sandeep, please stay back. Before we move ahead with our next award, we'd just like to cue in for the partner ladies as they've supported us immensely. As we have our gentlemen on stage, we'd just like a couple of minutes devoted towards the partner ladies now.
I'm feeling good. The sun is shining. I knew it would. The world's a playground. I'm in the clouds. Let me show you what it's all about. Check it out.
Measure net reach and average ODS in any target audience for your OOH campaign. Introducing Shop, our proprietary software which uses AI and machine learning. With over 50,000 geotagged sites, updated resident demographics, and updated transit traffic in any target audience. We use stealth data for removing duplication and use multiple touchpoints also as filters. Now, out-of-home media has a ROI metric. Shop from Lakshya Media Group.
कलर्स मराठी मनोरंजनाची नवी ओळख बनलेली आपली एकमेव कलर्स मराठी बातमी युनिवर्स मी तुझ्या पाठीशी भक्तीपासून श्रद्धेपर्यंत संस्कारांपासून संस्कृतीपर्यंत संघर्षापासून अस्तित्वापर्यंत प्रेमापासून नात्यांपर्यंत लहानापासून थोरापर्यंत महाराष्ट्राच्या घराघरात पोहोचलेली नाही कलर्स मराठी रंग मनाला भिडणारी.
Well, a big round of applause to all our partners. Well, with this, ladies and gentlemen, we love the humble presence of Mr. Pradeep Dwivedi, Group CEO Senior Executive Director at Ross International Media Limited, and Satyaprakash Das, Head Strategic Alliances, Lakshya Media Group, to kindly join us. Ladies and gentlemen, a huge round of applause as our next set of dignitaries walk the red carpet and join us on the stage. Let's be more gracious with our applause, everyone. So as we have our dignitaries on the stage, it is time for me to cue in for the next one, which is the CMO Innovation Award. We have the category now.
The CMO Innovation Award, given for a marketer's demonstrated capability in creating an innovative environment that delivers breakthrough marketing and game-changing outcomes in ROI, customer engagement, and/or for the industry.
So with this, it is time for announcing the first recipient of the CMO Innovation Award. Eyes on the screen now.
Santosh Iyer, Vice President, Sales and Marketing, and member of the leadership team, Mercedes-Benz India. Santosh has 2 decades of diverse experience in the automobile domain, spreading across sales, marketing, retail, customer service, and corporate affairs. Prior to his current role, Santosh was responsible for the customer services, corporate affairs, and CSR functions at Mercedes-Benz India. Congratulations, Santosh.
So, ladies and gentlemen, since Santosh will join us this evening, we first like to cue in for the recorded video from his end, and of course later call upon Shubham as well to join us. We have the video, please, now.
Thanks to the Fizz team for conferring the Fizz Innovation Award to me. I would have personally liked to be there in front of this audience to receive this award, but I think still my colleagues will do the job. I should really thank this platform for encouraging a lot of talent across India. I think this award has been there for quite some time, and it's a big motivation for all of us to keep doing. Thanks, and wish you all the best.
Congratulations. With this, I'd now like to request Shivam Chaturvedi to collect the award on behalf of Santosh Iyer. Ladies and gentlemen, huge round of applause to the entire team, and Shivam, please to join us on the stage and give our congratulations to Santosh. But with this, it is time for us to find out the next recipient of the CMO Innovation Award. We have that now on the screen.
Anirudh Halkar, Senior Vice President Marketing, TVS Motor Company. Anirudh has been with TVS Motor for a decade. He is involved in the design, development, and in-market nurturing of many of India's biggest automotive brands. A marketing professional with extensive experience in strategy, customer acquisition, CRM, digital, and investor relations. He is an avid cook, foodie, traveler, and reader. Congratulations, Anirudh.
So with this, it is time for me to now call upon Anirudh to walk the red carpet and join us on the stage. Ladies and gentlemen, let's give a huge round of applause to the recipient of the CMO Innovation Award right there on the stage. With a smile and the exchange on the stage, we request you to kindly join us at the podium.
Good evening. It's probably one of the most innovative trophies I've seen, and it fulfills, I don't know which dream of my life, to have my head on a pike or to have a trophy as one of the two. I would try for the trophy. But thank you very much. Thank you to the entire team of organizers, to all the channel partners, all our media partners. It is an ecosystem, and I'm glad that the category that we are winning it today in is innovation, and I say we very consciously. It's a team that's put these innovations together, and it is not only limited to the marketing team. I'm proud adopted at TVS. This is a culture that we're building across every single function, and we try and work as one. So this is from Team TVS. Thank you so much. Thank you, everybody. Thank you for having us here.
With this, it is time for us to move on to the next recipient, ladies and gentlemen, of the CMO Innovation Award. Eyes on the screen now.
Pawan Sarkar, Group Chief Marketing Officer, Digital, Marketing and Head E-Commerce, Shop.Big Bazaar, Future Group. With 20 plus years of experience in the retail industry now, he started his career with Future Group in 2000. Having played a pivotal role in shaping up Big Bazaar, he went on to lead marketing functions for Big Bazaar and most Future Group retail businesses across lifestyle and value segments. He also played a key role in repositioning FBB, which is a leading fashion retail chain in India. Congratulations, Pawan.
So with this, it is time for me to call upon the comments to walk the red carpet. Ladies and gentlemen, let's give a huge round of applause as he's the recipient of the CMO Innovation Award right there on stage.
Firstly, thank you for this award, Exchange for Media and the entire team. Honestly, I think this is truly special because last 2 years have been very challenging for us, and the fact that we innovated and we went online, I think that kind of really helped us. So I would like to thank my entire team. I mean, some of them are here, some of them are not here, but I think just to make things happen in the entire COVID time when the stores were shut. So this is like truly special. And I would like to thank everyone, our entire team, my agency, Mediacom. I think without that, without that, we would have, I wouldn't have been receiving this award. So thank you, everyone. Thank you.
Congratulations, Mr. Sagar. With this, it is time for us to move on to the final recipient of the CMO Innovation Award. We have that now on screen.
Naseeb Puri, Senior Marketing Director, Flavors, PepsiCo India. Naseeb brings with her a rich experience of almost 18 years in portfolio building, marketing, and innovation across power brands. As part of her current role, she's responsible for the flavors and hydration portfolio for PepsiCo India Beverages. Her expertise in brand strategy, marketing and communication has played a pivotal role for brands that she has been associated with. Congratulations, Naseeb.
Naseeb will join us this evening before a recorded message from Naseeb. We have that on the stage now.
A very good evening to everyone. It's a privilege to be a part of the CMO Awards and to be accepting this award on behalf of my team. First off, I'd really like to express my huge gratitude to our PepsiCo team and to my agency partners who have really driven 7UP's fresh and innovative thinking campaigns over the last year. The 7UP philosophy itself is about think fresh, and our campaigns in the last 1 year have been about reinforcing this while also building some really strong cultural anchors for the brand. We've explored a lot of new spaces of the brand this past year, and I'd really like to thank everyone on the jury for acknowledging and recognizing our efforts. And here's to continuing to be innovative and ensuring we continue to think fresh the year ahead as well. Thank you.
Thank you and congratulations, Naseeb, with this. I'd really like to humbly thank Pradeep, Satrabata and Dr. Goyal. Thank you for your valuable time gracing us on this occasion. A huge round of applause, ladies and gentlemen. We have our next segment. I'd like the humble presence, ladies and gentlemen, of first up, Mr. Shashi Sinha, CEO, IPG Media Brands India, and Atul Srivastava, Executive Director and CEO, Lakshya Media Group, to kindly join us. Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Sinha and Mr. Srivastava. Let's be more gracious with our applause and welcome our dignitaries on the stage. Well, with this, it is time for us to move on to the next category, which is the CMO Customer Experience Award. Let's have a look at the category in me.
The CMO Customer Experience Award, given for a marketer's demonstrated leadership in creating high-impact customer experiences.
Well, having looked at the AV, it is time for now to announce the first recipient of the CMO Customer Experience Award. Could we have that now on the screen?
Manish Dubey, Chief Marketing Officer, ICICI Prudential Life Insurance Company. Manish is responsible for marketing and brand, e-commerce, innovation and customer experience at ICICI Prudential Life Insurance. Having been associated with the company for over 14 years, he has been an integral part of the digital journey at ICICI Prudential Life and has worked extensively on digital customer experience by redrawing the product offerings, simplifying sales processes, creating engaging user interfaces, and challenging the product constraints. Congratulations, Manish.
Ladies and gentlemen, now calling upon the stage, the CMO Customer Experience Award recipient Manish Dubey as he walks while red carpet and joins us on the stage. Congratulations.
Thank you all. Thank you organizers for this. It's been a special pleasure also to receive the award from senior from college, Sashi. So that's good. Last 2 years have been quite a difficult journey for us from the point of view of customer experience. The challenging task of dealing with so many claims that we received in the last 2 years, it has been very humbling, and it was our best endeavor to make sure that the experience which mattered the most important moment of truth, we tried to come to the fore for that and do justice to the task given to us. Quite often I was remembered of the lyrics, Lord, don't move my mountain, but give me the power to climb on it. On the positive side, this was also about the journey for the business to go on, for the growth to come. So this award, thank you again. First, this award is for the team. One team member was here and others are there. This is also for our journey over the last 2-3 years to move from traditional marketing to digital and being able to do the same things again and again at possibly a quarter of a cost. And finally, for the brand that allows us to serve it, and for the organization, and to move towards the positive side of life. I'm so happy to be here physically, and it's a great idea to get this award being done in physical form. Once again from the lyrics, सवाल ही आसमान था, ज़बानों से भरा है, ज़रा धूप को बादलों से लड़ने दो. Thank you.
Thank you and congratulations, Mr. Dubey, on that wonderful win. With this, it is time for me to move on and announce the recipient of the CMO Customer Experience Award. Eyes on the screen.
Ravi Santanam, Chief Marketing Officer, Head Corporate Communications, Head Liability Products and Managed Programs, HDFC Bank. A firm believer in harnessing the potential of big data and analytics, brand communication and activation, digital marketing and digitization, Mr. Santanam is responsible for driving the entire customer experience through digital origination, which enhances customer experience and also helps fulfill the business objectives. He has played a key role in establishing the customer centricity practice at HDFC Bank by setting up the NPS system across the bank. Congratulations, Ravi.
So with this, it is time to call upon Ravi to walk on the red carpet and join us, ladies and gentlemen. Ravi, who is receiving from the CMO Customized Experience Award. And of course, we'd like the team also to walk on and join us on the stage via the red carpet. Ladies and gentlemen, put your trousers up right there. With this, we'd like Ravi to join us towards the podium.
Thank you. Good to see a lot of people without masks in the auditorium. After 2 years, I think the last year I attended was the same event. 2 years back, February 28th, I remember the date right, after that lockdown happened. And thanks to my team, Experience is all about creating a technology platform. Deepak Koran tasked us for us, and this team was for us. And then having a kind of a brand communication and narrative which Abhilasha Mathur and the team does for us. Then a lot of behavioral economics in terms of creating the right kind of not just doing the experience which Rohit and our team does for us, and then taking it to all the channels which we don't does for us. So thank you all your teams, and I also have Dheeraj here, who's our partner. Sagar Dheeraj, wherever you are. Thank you. And this is a honor. Thanks Lakshya, thanks Mish for doing this for all of us. Thank you.
Also, before we announce the next recipient, I'd like Sean Ashford, Senior Director Communications Discovery, to kindly join us on the stage to felicitate Sean. We'd like your humble presence right now on the stage. Do we have Sean in the room? Whilst we locate, we just request the team to now queue in for the next one, which is the CMO Customer Experience Award recipient now on screen.
Kashyap Vandapalli, Chief Marketing Officer and Business Head, Pepperfry. Since 2013, Kashyap has been instrumental in leading the marketing team at Pepperfry. He is a member of the management team that drives the overall strategy and decisions. Kashyap has a diverse portfolio of e-commerce, internet, software services, consumer goods across geographies. Prior to joining Pepperfry, he was the CMO at eBay India, where he was responsible for the growth of the India business. Congratulations, Kashyap.
So with this, it is time for Kashyap to join us on the stage via the red carpet. Ladies and gentlemen, a huge round of applause for the recipient of the CMO Customer Experience Award right there, Mr. Kashyap Vandapalli. Congratulations. Let's give more wishes and make them with our applause right there. Ladies and gentlemen, come on. Congratulations.
Firstly, a big thanks to all the organizers. I want to thank Lakshya, which the Exchange for Media Group. I think the work that they do in recognizing and celebrating the successes that we as marketers and advertisers have is very valuable. It's a validation and I think a recognition and helps to look forward to something like this, helps the teams to do better. As far as customer experience goes, I mean, again, like somebody mentioned earlier, this is something that you don't submit a nomination for, and you're pleasantly surprised when you receive the award. From a customer experience perspective, I think as marketers, it's not just, it's our responsibility to be the custodian of the customer's voice within the organization and translate it into actions. And to that extent, I want to thank my team at Pepperfry. Not just the marketing team, but also all the teams involved in customer experience, whether it's the logistics, supply chain, carpenter desk, customer service teams. I think all of them come together in a slightly tough category to kind of make the customer experience a little bit better. And I think as marketers, we kind of translate the customer's needs and unmet aspirations into the organization to make that happen. Again, thank you to the organizers for this award. All the best.
Well, with this, ladies and gentlemen, it is time for viewing in the final recipient of the CMO Customer Experience Award. We have that now on the screen.
Vandana Chamaria, Head of Business, Brand and Reputation Marketing, Google. Vandana Chamaria is a passionate marketing and people leader with 20 years of leading growth-focused marketing assignments across a deliberate mix of diverse categories ranging from technology to food retail to FMCG to healthcare to automobiles, working with large and small teams across B2C and B2B marketing. In her career journey, she's worked across India, UK and North America in various roles and capacities. Congratulations, Vandana.
Well, artists, congratulations to Vandana who joined us, but we'd like to congratulate Vandana on this wonderful award. This, I'd like to thank the presence of Atul. Thank you so much for being a part of it. And Mr. Sinha and Mr. Ahuja, if you could please stay back for the next award. Thank you so much, Atul, for joining us. Ladies and gentlemen, a huge round of applause right there. And joining Mr. Sinha and Mr. Ahuja, we request the humble presence of Shri Neeraj Agarwal, Regional Director General, Doordarshan, to kindly join us on the stage right now. Shri Neeraj Agarwal. Congratulations to all the winners so far as we call upon Shri Neeraj Agarwal to join us on the stage. So as the pleasantries are being exchanged on the stage, it is time for me to move on to the next category, which is the CMO Transformation Award. Let's have a look at the category indeed.
The CMO Transformation Award, given for a marketer's demonstrated ability to lead company-wide brand transformation beyond the marketing department.
So it is time for us to find out the recipients of the CMO Transformation Award. First up, we have the hearing.
Mayank Shah, Senior Category Head, Arden Products Private Limited. With over 23 years of experience in the FMCG industry, Mayank oversees Parle's entire biscuits, chocolates and atta portfolio. At present, he heads brand management along with new product launches, while also looking over product portfolio management, advertising and promotions, with the objective of enhancing Parle's market share and upholding the customer's trust in the brand's philosophy. Congratulations, Mayank.
And next it is time for me to call upon Mayank Shah to now join us on the stage and walk that red carpet. Ladies and gentlemen, it's time to applaud all our leaders today. Mayank Shah, the recipient of the CMO Transformation Award, right there.
Good evening, everybody. It's indeed an honor to receive this award today. I'd like to thank Experiential media team, Mr. Batra, Mr. Ahuja, and the sponsors of this event, Lakshya and Pitch Media. I'd also like to thank my colleagues, without whom this would not have been possible. And special thanks to all the agency partners for literally tolerating me and my tantrums. So be it my media agency, be it creative agency, digital agency or PR agency, you've been, of great support in whatever we have done till date. It also is a very special day because, it's great, it feels great receiving this award from none none other than Mr. Sinha, who also happens to be a mentor. You know, my first agency when I started my career. So, thank you once again, and good luck to you.
Well, congratulations, Mr. Shah, on the wonderful award. With this, it is time for me to call upon the next recipient of the CMO Transformation Award. Let's get that on the screen now.
Anupam Kataria, Associate Vice President, Marketing and Business Development, Imami Limited. Mr. Kataria heads a coveted portfolio, which includes the iconic personal care brands Navratna and Creme 21. Across his 22-year-long career span, his consumer-centric marketing acumen, practical management, and passion have led him to transform businesses with enduring customer equity for leading companies like Imami, Nestle, and Heinz. Congratulations, Anupam.
With this, it is time for me to call upon Anupam to join us on the stage and walk that red carpet. And this is the moment, Anupam, the recipient of the CMO Transformation Award right there. And I'm loving the boost right there. Let's keep applauding, ladies and gentlemen, as we have our leaders joining us on that one. Anupam, we'd like you to wear the podium.
Good evening, everybody. So I work with many celebrities, and we have seen magic created by them on screen. And that's a magic which is not a one-man show. There's a team of directors, cinematographers, who really make this magic. So as I'm standing here and holding this award, it's actually a hard work of a lot of people who have made me stand up here. And I'd like to thank all of them. First of all my seniors, my leaders who believed in me and helped me experiment and learn and grow. And that's why we've made some of the remarkable work in my career. Secondly, to all my partners, creative agency, especially Wonderlab, for great work. And adding magic to all the briefs. Some of the creators you're seeing today have been created by them. Thanks a lot. To the wonderful team who made the working environment a really exciting place and ensure that all the activities get done and we really see the impact. And lastly, to my organization, Imami Limited, for creating a great platform to experiment, learn, and grow. And actually create an environment to experiment and become an entrepreneur in marketing. Lastly, to the organizers of this event, Exchange for Media, Pitch, and Impact, and the entire total team for giving this award. Right, it's really an honor to be receiving this award. And lastly, to the lovely audience for the support. I wish all of you a wonderful evening. Thank you very much.
Thank you and congratulations. Well, with this, ladies and gentlemen, it's time to find out the next recipient of the CMO Transformation Award. Eyes on the screen.
Anjana Ghosh, Director Marketing and Business Development, Bisleri International Private Limited. After having worked in the steel industry for over 15 years, Ms. Ghosh joined Bisleri in June 2006 as Deputy General Manager, Sales and Marketing. Over the next 3 years, Ms. Ghosh grew the brand to General Manager and to Director. In her current capacity as Director, she has been the driving force behind the new image and market research of Bisleri and its consistent profitable growth year on year. Congratulations, Anjana.
And walk that red carpet and I love that the boots are louder than me. We love that. Come on. Humble bless. Congratulations.
Like any CMO is as successful as the team is, and especially for this category, which is the most low involvement category. And the biggest challenge that we have is that we are the top of the mind brand, but when a consumer stretches his hands, this basically takes any water and walks off. So my job is only to give problem to my creative team who's here, Anurag, 82.5, Abhay, for creating these wonderful campaigns for the brand. Of course, my media partners, Wavemaker, Shekhar is here, Johnsy is here. So this is a full teamwork and of course, a very strong team behind me who relentlessly work to take up this big challenge of distillery being top of the mind and of course, transforming into another water that is purchased on the shelf. And of course, Exchange for Media for selecting me for this award. Thank you team. I'm receiving it on behalf of every one of you. Thank you so much.
Well, it is time for us to find out the next recipient of the CMO Transformation Award. Eyes on the screen.
Aman Gupta, co-founder and CMO, Vote. Driven by passion, Aman is a born hustler who loves building brands. Recognizing the need for smart, superior quality, stylish, and durable mobile and audio accessories, Aman launched Boat in 2016. Under Aman's leadership, Boat has been defying barriers in a sector dominated by established global brands. In a short period, Boat has created a community of millions of boatheads, consumers, including cricketers, musicians, and Bollywood celebrities. Congratulations, Aman.
So it is hearty congratulations to Aman Gupta. He couldn't join us today, but we'd like to pass on our congratulations for being the recipient of the CMO Transformation Award. Now it's time for me to cue on the last recipient of the CMO Transformation Award. Eyes on the screen.
Rohan Khanna, Vice President and Head, Marketing and Communication, Reliance Jio. Probably the youngest marketing head of a company, especially of one the size of Jio, Rohan started his career with a modest startup and was hired by Reliance in their flagship Reliance Accelerated Leadership Program, which helps extraordinary young talent become leaders. Post this, he took charge of key portfolios for Jio, Head of Marketing and Head of Product and Pricing. Congratulations, Rohan.
Well, since Rohan couldn't join us, if you've got a video message from Rohan, we have that now on the screen.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you, Julie, Ephraim Rich, for bestowing me with such an honor. I humbly receive this award on behalf of thousands of Jio employees and partners who have worked passionately in making Jio one of the most loved and powerful brands, not just in India, but globally. Jio is a reflection of a brand that is truly made for India, made by Indians, and made in India. This award, like all others, is a tribute to the unparalleled leadership of Mrs. Isha Ambani and Mr. Akash Ambani, who are the true forces behind brand Jio. On a personal level, I'd like to dedicate this award to my 5-year-old daughter, Ruhani, who frequently gives me a brand new perspective on how to Jio life. Thank you once again, everyone, and have a great evening.
Thank you and congratulations for this. We'd like to thank the presence of Sri Neeraj Agarwal. Thank you so much, sir, for joining us. I said I request Mr. Shashi Sinha and Mr. Ahuja to kindly stay back. In the presence of our dignitaries, we'd now like to re-invite Professor Alok Jalan, MD, Lakshya Media Group, to kindly join us. Ladies and gentlemen, a huge round of applause for Mr. Jalan. And if I could have the presence of Rajiv Ari, the director, and PA, Sarah Hughes, NYC, to kindly join us. Ladies and gentlemen, a huge round of applause for all our dignitaries. Thank you so much for taking your valuable time. With this, it is time for us to move on to the final few categories of today. First up, the CMO Content Engagement Award. We have the category lady, please.
The CMO Content Engagement Award, given for a marketer's demonstrated leadership in creating and curating relevant and valuable content to develop brand affinity, engage audiences, create community, and positively impact customer experiences.
It is time for me to now cue in for the CMO Content Engagement Award recipient. Eyes on the screen now.
Ajit Sethia, Head, Marketing and Social Commerce, Myntra Designs Private Limited. Ajit brings with him over 17 years of experience in scaling businesses in consumer tech and media with cross-functional experience across marketing, strategy, and mergers and acquisitions, content, product development, operations, and analytics, among others. Over his tenure at Myntra, Ajit has been instrumental in launching and scaling the Myntra Insider Loyalty Program, content on app to its commerce destination, Myntra Studio, and Myntra Fashion Superstar. Congratulations, Ajit.
With this, I request Ajit Sethia, ladies and gentlemen, joining us on the stage, and as he walks to the red carpet, the recipient of the CMO Content Engagement Award right there. Let's give him a huge round of applause, ladies and gentlemen. With this, I request Ajit to say a few words.
Thank you, everyone. Thanks to the jury. It's truly humbling, actually. It's been a great experience last couple of hours, just hearing out wonderful stories of all of you rockstar marketeers here and your teams, which also makes this a lot more special. I think one of the very interesting challenges of Myntra, the brand, is that it envelops stories of 7,000 plus Indian and global brands. And how do you create a brand for a platform over and above wonderful stories already that exist in the market and that consumers relate to? The other thing that we've been trying to think about and solve is you do brand marketing, which is more of a sustained effort, and then there is a 3-week effort where you have to suddenly scale up your consumers from close to 10, 20 million to 100, 150 million in a matter of 7 to 10 days when you do a big sale event. So how do you keep that balance alive between not being a very sales-focused conversation, but also being a very brand-focused conversation? The exciting part here is about the category, which is fashion. Fashion actually is very invigorating as a category because it is a tool of aspiration. It is a tool of a lot of empowerment, and that's where a lot of the content that we have been creating over the last couple of years is really sitting there at the center of helping consumers become a better version of themselves, right? And that's the purpose of Myntra. I'm really honored to take this on behalf of the wonderful work done by my predecessors and building this great platform. I'm just building on top of what they have done. My teams, my agency partners, I think everybody's families, I would say a lot of our consumers who have given us a lot of love. But I think all of you here and a lot of people who are not in the room who always continuously push the benchmark and make us work harder and prove ourselves. Thank you very much.
Congratulations all with this, ladies and gentlemen. It's time to now cue in for the next recipient of the CMO Content Engagement Award. Eyes on the screen.
Karthik Yatindra, Chief Marketing Officer, Jockey. Mr. Karthik Yatindra has over a decade's experience in sales, retail, product, marketing, and business management across consumer brands in the fashion and lifestyle space. At Jockey India, he has played an instrumental role in building it to be amongst the most respected and aspired brands in the country and successfully steered it to enter new product categories, catering to new consumer segments in India. Congratulations, Karthik.
So I'll Karthik will join us, but we've got a video from his end. Could we have that now on the screen, please?
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Firstly, my apologies for not being able to participate in person. I hope you're all having a good time. Truly honored and thrilled to be a recipient of this prestigious award. I'd like to thank Experiential Media and the entire editorial board for recognizing and honoring us with this award. I'm sure all of you will agree that meaningful and engaging content is a result of coming together of many creative minds and many executing hands. And it seems rather unfair to confer this award on one individual. So I gracefully accept this award on behalf of the entire brand marketing team at Jockey, and also on behalf of all our creative agency partners and production houses that work with us day in, day out. Thank you once again. Cheers and enjoy your evening.
Thank you and congratulations right there. Well, it is time for you to queue in for the next recipient of the CMO Content Engagement Award. Eyes on the screen.
Rohit Kapoor, Director Marketing India, Fetty Van Mill. Rohit has over 20 years of experience in business strategy and long-term brand building. He's responsible to lead the strong, diverse portfolio of 7 power brands, which include Centerfresh, Alpenliebe, Chupa Chups, Happydent, Mentos, and Just Jelly. Innovation, media, research, digital strategy for the company. He enjoys playing sports, exercising, and watching movies. Congratulations, Rohit.
Well, highest congratulations, Rohit. Well, he could be here, but we've got a message from his end. Could we have that now on the screen?
Hi, good evening to all. I would like to take this opportunity to thank the jury at Impact, Experiential Media, and Which for this wonderful recognition award. I accept this award on behalf of the entire marketing team. We're very happy and proud that we were able to churn out some good compelling work despite the challenging time we all faced. I would also like to thank my agency partners for the continued collaboration and the engaging content we were able to deliver last year. I also would like to congratulate my fellow CEOs for the amazing work which they did. And once again, a big thank you to the jury, Anurag and Nabu, for creating this platform. All the best.
Thank you and congratulations. Well, it is, ladies and gentlemen, let's get more energy in the room. Let's have a huge round of applause. You all are the stars today, and we love an engaging audience right there. With this, it is time for us to move on to the next recipient of the CMO Content Engagement Award. We have that on screen.
Avinash Pant, Director Marketing, Facebook India, Meta. Avinash is responsible for driving the company's marketing efforts across both consumer and business marketing verticals for Facebook, Instagram, and WhatsApp. Avinash brings over 2 decades of experience in driving brand reputation for leading consumer brands. He has extensive experience across brand management, strategic marketing, media management, influencer and sports marketing, and experiential marketing. Avinash has a great interest in sports and fitness. Congratulations, Avinash.
Well, this is time for Avinash to walk away stage and join us at the recipient of the CMO Content Engagement Award. Avinash Pant, Director Marketing, Facebook India, Meta, right there on the stage. So, ladies and gentlemen, a huge round of applause.
Take control.
Thank you, the team at Experiential Media, Lakshya, which I trust Naval to know, I'm this way that I would want my mugshot on the trophy. I'm going to have to hide it at home for sure. But really, thank you. This This is amazing. I have to say I stand on the shoulders of giants, really. This is really for my team at Meta. I'm blessed to work with some incredible people and incredible agency partners, both creative and media. And no long speeches, I guess the only thing I'll say because of the category is, as marketers, we're in the business of storytelling, right? So we better do that very, very well. So really, really happy with the work and really happy to get this as well. Thank you so much.
With this, ladies and gentlemen, it's time to move on to the next recipient of the CMO Content Engagement Award. We have that on the screen.
Smita Murarka, Chief Marketing Officer, Duroflex. Smita is a marketer with 20 plus years of experience building brands in the fashion and lifestyle industry with diversified expertise in managing functions of marketing, business and product strategy, e-commerce, driving growth through digital and D2C in sunrise industries. She has been instrumental in building brands across spectrums in lifestyle, establishing Amante as a premium innovative brand, and is now redefining the way India sleeps at Duroflex. Congratulations, Smita.
So as Smita would join us, but we've got a bit of message from Smita, so we have that now on the screen.
Thank you so much, Exchange for Media and Pitch, for this honor and recognition. It's really the team at Duroflex that's made all the efforts possible and some really amazing work that I've enjoyed to do. I wish I was there in person, but just couldn't make it. So all the best for the rest of the winners too.
Thank you and congratulations, Smita. With this, it is time for us for the final recipient of the CMO Content Engagement Award. We have that now on the screen.
Samir Vora, Chief Marketing Officer, Versailles Innovation. At Versailles, Samir oversees brand marketing, performance and growth marketing, social media, design and PR functions across its entire family of applications, Daily Hunt, Josh and Public Vibe. With 20 years of experience covering marketing, product development, sales and partnerships, he has successfully championed various collaborative, cross-functional projects, building teams for various Indian and multinational companies. Prior to Versailles, Samir was the overall business lead for Star Sports Regional, but he was instrumental in launching regional sports channels for Star Sports in India. Congratulations, Samir.
Well, heartiest congratulations, Samir, for joining us. But we'd like to humbly congratulate Samir on that award. With this, I'd like to thank Mr. Alojan and Rajiv Arey for joining us and giving us your valuable time. Ladies and gentlemen, a huge round of applause while I request Mr. Sinha and Mr. Alojan to please be on the stage. With this, ladies and gentlemen, it is time for us to move on to our next category. The CMO Social Responsibility category, which is given for the marketer's extraordinary approach in corporate social responsibility and or cause the marketing efforts for social and other charitable causes. But unfortunately, none of the winners in this category are present amongst us. So I'm really announcing the winners and I'd love you to applaud whilst we announce those. First up, Sapna Desai, Head Marketing and E-Commerce, Manipal Singha. Congratulations, Sapna. We've got Elaine Gandhi, Regional Marketing Director, South Asia Health and Nutrition Director. Congratulations. And Ranjani Krishna Swami, Head of Marketing, Tamish. Well, we'd like to appreciate all the winners there, and we've got a couple of winner messages. So could we have that now on the screen?
I would like to thank Pitch Magazine, members of the jury, as well as the editorial staff for them for bestowing the award on this great one. It is a great privilege to be a part of some of the brightest marketing minds in the country. I would like to dedicate this honor to the entire marketing team at Reckitt, as well as our agency partners at Pavas, McCann, and Men's Media. We have done fantastic work together over the past year, but we are just getting started. Thank you.
A very good evening to one and all.
It's a privilege to accept this award as a recognition of all the good work done by my team at Tanishq. It certainly builds positive momentum for more empathetic, socially conscious conversations that we want to drive as brand Tanishq on behalf of the modern Indian women today. Thank you so much for the honor. Have a great evening. Goodbye.
Thank you and congratulations to all our winners. Ladies and gentlemen, we request all our leaders to kindly stay back as this is the final category and we'd love you post this category to please join us for a group photographs. Thank you so much for being such a great audience. Well, as we move towards the last category of the evening, I'd like the presence now of Deepak Khurana, co-founder and CEO. We serve to kindly join us, as well as Nachiket Head, Sales India, Double Verify, to kindly join us and felicitate our last set of winners. Ladies and gentlemen, a huge round of applause as we call for Nachiket and Deepak. As the pleasantries are being shared on the stage, it is time to now call upon for the CMO Leadership Awards. Could we have a look at the category AB?
The CMO Leadership Award, given for a marketer's demonstrated leadership in building, leading, and motivating a high-performance marketing organization.
Well, for the CMO Leadership Award recipients, could we have that now on the screen?
Anil Viswanathan, Vice President Marketing, Mondelez, India. Anil is a part of India BU leadership team and is responsible to drive a consolidated snacking strategy with holistic management of all marketing levers. That includes insights, analytics, equity, innovation, and activation. In line with Mondelez International's local first, but not local only approach to business. Congratulations, Anil.
So with this, it is time to have the red carpet for round, ladies and gentlemen. The recipients of the CMO Leadership Award. Let's give them a huge round of applause. Join us at the podium. Congratulations.
Good evening, everyone. Yeah, it's been a long evening, right? I mean, I was like kind of patiently counting categories and I was wondering whether, it was a mistake or something like that. So I was wondering, so, very humbling to receive this award. Thank you for those of you who are staying back here inside the room. All the fun is outside. If I were you, I would be outside. So thank you for staying in and supporting the evening. Thank you, Rich, Lakshya, Experiential Media. As a few of the previous recipients told, it's amazing to be here in person again. We last met in 2020. So it's very nice to meet people in person. It's a celebration of all things marketing, a celebration of great work that's happening across companies. Congratulations to all winners, all marketing teams who've been acknowledged today. It's truly inspiring to listen in to all the case studies, to see all the winners. It inspires me, it inspires all of us. So thank you, Naval, for making this happen. The event was supposed to be virtual, for those of you who know. It was supposed to be on the 25th virtual, so only the Experiential Media team have turned it around and made it into an offline event on the 30th. So kudos to your capabilities. Meeting in person really makes the evening worthwhile. So thank you once again. And receiving this award, of course, on behalf of the legacy, as those of you know, Cadbury, Oreo, Bonvita, the brands that we have, it's a legacy. We're building on the legacy. I just keep telling myself I don't need to screw up. So that's the only thing I tell myself. But receiving the legacy and passing it on and may the legacy live on. Thank you so much.
Well said. Well, with this, ladies and gentlemen, it's time to move on to the next recipient of the CMO Leadership Award. Eyes on the screen.
Ajay Kakkar, Chief Marketing Officer, Aditya Birla Capital. Under his leadership, Aditya Birla Capital has won both domestic and international awards at nearly every prestigious industry award platform for the various facets of his portfolio. Previously, he spent over 14 years at Ogilvy & Mather as Executive Director, where he headed dual portfolios of financial practice and public relations. Congratulations, Ajay.
With this, we now request Sergeant Hunter to walk the red carpet and join us. Ladies and gentlemen, the recipient of the CMO Leadership Award. Let me give a huge round of applause for them on the red carpet.
Good evening to all of you. When you love what you do and do what you love, what can keep you a bigger high? I think today is that high moment for me to be here in front of all of you and receive the Pitch Best CMO Leadership Award. And for that, I have to thank Pitch, I have to thank Impact, and I have to thank Exchange for Media. But more important, I think I should thank Abel and Anurag for having given respect and recognition to marketing and marketers. It's normally the work and not the people behind that get the recognition. Thank you so much. And thank you to Ahmed and Lakshya for partnering this endeavor. So thanks to Team Aditya Birla Capital and thanks from Team Aditya Birla Capital. Thank you.
Well, with this, ladies and gentlemen, it is time for you to queue in for the next recipient of the CMO Leadership Award, Ice on the Screen.
Adit Mehta, Head of Marketing, Byju's. Adit comes with over 18 years of experience across marquee organizations. In his 4 years at Byju's, the brand witnessed an exponential growth, both in terms of paid subscribers, but also becoming one of the most loved education brands, not only in India, but worldwide. Adit is also a mentor to multiple early-stage startups and still plays semi-professional cricket on weekends. Congratulations, Adit.
Well, since Adit could join us this evening, we'll shortly request Suresh to join us on the stage, but we just have a video from Adit first. We have that on the screen. Alright, so we now have Suresh, VP Marketing Byju's, to kindly join us on the stage. Thank you so much, Suresh. Well, ladies and gentlemen, with this, it is time for us for the final recipient of the CMO Leadership Award. Let's find that out.
Geetu Bhatnagar, Head of Marketing, Oracle India. Geetu Bhatnagar is a business strategist and transformational leader. With more than 2 decades of experience behind her, she has performed a number of sales, services, and marketing roles across various sectors. She's greatly invested in diversity and inclusion initiatives. Geetu enjoys exploring new places, cultures, and culinary experimentation, and is greatly interested in holistic wellness and living. Congratulations, Geetu.
With this, it is time to have Geetu walk from Red Carpet. Ladies and gentlemen, receiving the CMO Leadership Award, Geetu Patnama, representing North India.
Well, marketing's job is never done. It's always in perpetual motion. All of you would agree with me on that. First of all, I think we need to raise a toast for Bhavna. Look at her. The zest, energy that she's brought into the show with a smile. So thank you, Bhavna, for today. Thank you, everyone. Great. The room is still full. The dinner's outside, the drinks are outside. Thank you, everyone. It's a great honor to be standing here, and getting honored for a B2B brand. I was sitting there and listening to all the brilliant B2C brands that were getting the honor today. And their creative agency, their digital agency, the media agencies, Unfortunate for us B2B companies, we don't get the big budgets like that. But we've got to build a brand, we've got to build a thought leadership, we've got to create leads, we've got to change perception, we've got to look at competitive positioning, and we do it with a minuscule budget. So it's lovely. Oracle, the data company. Today, it is the leader of cloud solutions in the country. If you look at the cloud solutions, infrastructure as a service, the platform as a service, the software as a service, solutions that Oracle's providing in the country and empowering all data. All of us as consumers are impacted by the banking and, the 24/7 information that we seek. That is what Oracle does for us. And I really feel honored and privileged. Thank you so much, Ephraim, Paige, and Akshay, the entire team here, for honoring us. Thank you so much. This one is for my team.
Well, with this, congratulations, Geetu, on that wonderful win. With this, we'd really like to thank our jury members and everyone who's present on the stage. Ladies and gentlemen, a huge round of applause for all our dignitaries for having joined us on the stage. Well, before we conclude this evening, of course, I'd like all of you to join us, but we've got a momentary vote of thanks. We request first up Satyabala Das, Head Strategic Alliances, Lakshya Media, to first join us on the stage. Ladies and gentlemen, a huge round of applause for Mr. Das.
Hi everyone, many congratulations to everybody. I think I can't agree more with you to that. It's been sensational job. As we celebrate all the CMOs here, I think a big round of applause to go to the team which has done it. I think if Michelle can come here, is Michelle there? Michelle, that big round of applause for Michelle. Michelle, you did it, man. Super. And Tushar, and background, everything that you see, plus the team gets together and does it. And of course, Kirti, Sneha, and of course Rohit, Abhishek there. Big round of applause for Abhishek and the team that was working with me. Thank you so much. It's a big celebration for all the CMOs. We've been up 2 years. And thank you so much for being here. We're just going to celebrate outside. Please, all of you, can I welcome all of you outside. Thank you so much. Have a wonderful big round of applause for all the CMOs. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Mr. Das. Well, ladies and gentlemen, with this, it is time for me to call upon all our winners first to join us on the stage. This is the moment we've been waiting for all the leaders present. Could we have a huge round of applause for everyone? Everyone who's here with us, all our leaders, all our winners, all our jury members, all our winners, to kindly please join us on the stage now. Please walk the red carpet once again, ladies and gentlemen. 2022. Congratulations to all the winners of the CMO Awards 2022. Please take a moment to join us on the stage as we have this iconic group photograph very well associated with Pitch CMO Awards 2022. Ladies and gentlemen, the final applause for our winners right there. And we request all our winners also to do a big sign right there. So please sign, everyone comes out for victory. All our winners, come on! Let's celebrate the victory sign, everyone! Congratulations! It's the Awards 2022! These are the leaders who inspire us. Let's keep on running, ladies and gentlemen. Let's see the Awards 2022. All the boots, all the energy, all the enthusiasm. With this, ladies and gentlemen, we come to the wonderful end of the CMO Summit Awards 2022. We once again like to thank our partners, our presenting partners, Lakshya India's leading integrated marketing communications group and OH, Agency of the Year 2022, and co-powered by Colors Salati, Ranganali Vidari. And with this, I would also like to thank everyone. This is me on the party of signing off, but once again, a huge congratulations. Please join us for the cocktails and let's have a great time networking with one another and appreciating each other's victory. Thank you once again. God bless. Cheers. We'll see you over the class of requesting you all to please also move towards the winners' lounge. The winners, please join us at the winners' lounge. Thank you.